This is a topic. No, I need to see you, Daniel, otherwise I can't do it.
My video is on. Let me try turning it off and then on.
You've just turned it off, Ella.
Good.
That's it, right. So, this is a topic that everybody screws up, no matter how many times I go over, and I just needed to do a video guide on this.
Mm-hmm.
It's so getting on my proverbial tits. It really is. So, can you give me a sentence where in English you would use a noun straight into a noun? You're going to go straight into a noun. Not with a my, not with a possessive, not with a, a definite article, not with a demonstrative, this, not with a, anything before it. Can you think of a situation where you're going to go straight from a verb straight into a noun? Any situation you can think of?
A verb into a noun. Straight
away, yeah. If you can't, don't worry. It would just interest me if you could find that.
Not off the top of my head.
Right. So, say for me, I'm going to buy coffee.
I'm going to buy coffee.
Not in French, just literally saying in English, I'm going to buy coffee.
Yeah, I'm going to buy coffee.
Did you see how we went straight from the verb into the coffee? Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me 1 second, let me just open my door thing. Good. Say for me, there are people outside. Just say that for me in English. There are people outside.
There are people outside.
Do you acknowledge we're going from the verb straight into a noun?
Yes.
No possessive, no this, no whatever. All right, good. Let's do another one. He likes cinema. He likes cinema. Do we acknowledge that in English we are going straight from a verb into a noun? Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Good. Just need to take some stuff out of the dryer. Ah, my hip. I did my hip in earlier. Is that dry? Yeah, that's good. Ah. I love laundry. I love laundry so I would cry. I just want to be with a certain person, mainly so I can do his laundry. Like, that would give me so much pleasure. I'm not subservient as a person. I just freaking love doing laundry. I love the mental thing of it. I love dividing stuff into different colors. I love using a color powder, a non-color powder. I freaking love laundry. Organized laundry, organized life, organized mind. Good. Right. So, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, what we've exposed, okay, is a problem where in French, you haven't got a clue. You haven't got somebody telling you the or a or some before the situation. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if your signal's going to hold up for my purpose. I'm a bit worried. So, if I said that there are 3 categories for this exercise, there is the category, there is the of category, and there is the both category. What are the 3 categories called?
We have the category, the of category, and the both category.
Good man. I started with a lovely new chap yesterday, and I'm teaching that boy to listen. And I'm like, anybody that works with me has been working with me for a while, they will listen. What are my 3 categories called?
We have the category, the of category, and the both category.
Great. So, let's make sure that we know. Let's make sure that, oh God, that's blindingly white. Let's make sure, go with a gold bulb, not a white bulb, but on occasion I need a white bulb. So let's make sure that we know the 3 categories. What are the 3 words for the? What are the 3 words for the?
Le, la, les.
Good. Or there's le with a join, isn't there? There's le with a join, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yep, good. No, that's not quite bright enough. Hang on. Good. If we've got le, la, les, I want you to think that there are 2 times that we can use this in French. Time number 1 is when we have the bloody word the. Yeah, it's when we have the word the. So no problem at all. We're going to get to use the word the. Time number 2 is when we are going to talk across the board. Hang on, I need to use hands for this. Across the board. This is a really obvious visual clue. Across the board. Yeah, we're talking about all of that noun. Yeah, all of that noun. We're going to talk across the board, and we're going to use the word the. The next thing is we're going to use a de, for when we have a quantity. Now, in your mind, you will always visualize the quantity. You will always visualize the quantity. But what I mean is, when you state a quantity, lots of, beaucoup de, fewer than, moins de, less than, moins de, too many, trop de, plenty of, plein de. When you use un kilo de, you know, un paquet de, a packet of. When you use a quantity word, we are going to use the word de, de. So what do we use when we have a quantity?
De, de.
Good. When we're neither across the board, nor are we in the quantity, the mentioned quantity, we're going to split the difference and we're going to use de and the. So de and the le is going to become what?
De.
De and the le is going to
Do,
become.
do.
Thank you, good
Sorry.
boy.
Sorry.
De and the le. It hurt me more than it hurt you, Dan.
Yeah.
De.
Sorry.
It's a fucking joke, and if anybody ever lays a finger on you, tell me, and I will break them in 2. All right. De and nobody. I don't do violence. De and lay. What are de and lay going to become?
De.
And what are de and la going to become?
De la.
Good. And what are de and l going to become? De l. Yeah. De space L apostrophe. All right. Those combos, in general, are what you use when you want to say some of a noun. So should you hear the word some, you're going to go to those words anyway. So you might like to think the word the, top category, is going to be used, number 1, when you've got the word the in English. Number 2, when you're talking across the board. The du, de la, des is going to be used when you hear the word some. We can say quelque for plural, but we'll keep that to one side. And obviously other words in French which involve some, like somebody, something, somewhere, are going to use quelque. Quelqu'un, quelque chose, quelque part, whatever. Quelqu'un, whatever. But keep that to one side. When did we use the word, and then we'll use du, de la, des, de le, when we haven't got across the board and we haven't got a quantity. Where else do we use de other than the quantity? 2 examples I'd like you to use today. There's a 4th one, the one we've done plus 2 more and a 4th one. So the first example is when we have a negative verb. So I don't drink alcohol, for example, je bois pas d'alcool. I mean, I do. I'm just saying, so je bois pas d'alcool. He hasn't got any money. Il n'a pas d'argent. Yeah. So because it's a negative verb, we will often use the de. The next time we will use the de. So if I said he has houses, okay, am I talking about all houses?
No.
Am I talking about a named quantity of houses?
Not named.
Was the no? Yes or no?
No.
So I'm not going to use les. I'm not going to use de. So which one of the du, de la, des do I want for houses plural?
De la.
Houses plural.
Sorry, de. Sorry.
That's it. So he has houses. So in English, he has houses. Do you get that we're going straight into the noun? Yeah. So il a des maisons. Yeah. How would I say he has white houses? As in, that he's painted white. He has white houses. Il a des maisons. What's going to go on the end of it?
Blanc.
Blanche, feminine.
Blanche,
Yep.
blanche.
The feminine of blanc is blanche. Yeah, you don't
Mm.
just sound the C, you do the H, the yes.
Mm.
He has beautiful houses. So when you are in a situation where you should be saying they and then the noun,
Mm.
if your adjective is one of the adjectives which can go before the noun.
Mm.
In other words, belle, beau, petit, vieux, grand, for example, nouveau, nouvelle, for example, yeah.
Mm.
We used to call it like backs, like beauty, age, condition, size, all this kind of stuff. If your adjective is one of those, then and it's plural, so a plural preceding adjective will be de, not des. So instead of saying, so Luke has legs, Luc a des jambes, yeah, because it's, plural and it's not all legs. Only got the two. It's not a quantity of legs. So I'm going to go with Luc, il a des jambes. Yeah. Luke has interesting legs. They're quite flexible. Well, they were very ridiculously flexible. Now they're less flexible. But il a des jambes intéressantes. He's got beautiful legs, let's say. I wouldn't really say that these days, but il a de belles jambes. DE. So when you have a preceding plural adjective, say that for me, preceding plural adjective.
Preceding plural adjective.
Good. Good. Right. So I'm now going to give you some examples, and you're not going to f it up. Say, Lukey, I'm not going to f it up.
Lukey, I'm not going to f it up.
Good. Right. Luke loves coffee. Let's go with coffee. Are we talking generally about the world of coffee?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, fine. Within the world of coffee, you could say, okay, Luke's favorite coffee is with somebody special, sitting there, lovely hotel, before we go into a dance class, whatever. That's my favorite way to do coffee. I do a black Americano. I'll do soy milk if there's some available. I can do normal dairy. I just have to be careful. So within the world of coffee, I've got specifics. But I'm saying generally, I like coffee. Luc, il aime le café. All right. I'm going to buy coffee. I'm going to buy coffee. Am I talking all coffee, Daniel?
No.
Am I talking a named quantity of coffee?
No.
Is coffee masculine or feminine, singular or plural?
Is it feminine?
It's masculine. Is it singular or plural?
Masculine, singular.
So what do I need from the middle?
Masculine, singular, du.
Let me hear it properly. Du.
Du.
Good. The grey jumper, the grey wall, well, there's a blue wall, and me, it's all a bit grey. I might change. It's a bit grey. So could you please say for me, I'm going to buy coffee. I'm going to buy coffee.
I'm going to buy coffee.
Lovely. Could you know? Oh my God, I'm like a child. You know when children get their heads. Oh. I used to have really strong collagen in my ears. I've never had big ears, but I've got like quite wide. So they're like the. My mate used to say I had ears like Legolas in Lord of the Rings, as in they're back way. They're flat, but they go back quite a long way. And the collagen in them has been damaged by this stupid medication. So it's like my ears like really soft. Like when I try and wear sunglasses, they just drop down. Like the ears don't hold it in place. Good. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know. So could you please say for me, I'm going to buy cream. I need cream. Whether you go with sun cream or moisturizer or cream for strawberries or whatever you need to do, I'm going to buy cream. Cream is feminine. So how do you say I'm going to buy cream?
Je vais acheter de la crème.
Good man. Cream is fantastic with strawberries. cream is fantastic with strawberries.
With strawberries. Crème est
Oh,
fantastique.
why are we going straight into a noun? Everything we're doing today is to remind us not to go straight into a noun. So are we generally talking about cream? You know, cream generally. If you can imagine your tone of voice go, generally, cream, yeah. So are we talking across the board about cream?
Yes.
Yes, we are, aren't we? Like generally, cream. I'm not taking a subsection of cream. Say, look, if you've got some cream, lovely. So how am I going to say cream then?
Okay. You say la crème est
Good.
fantastique.
Fantastic. Now, am I talking about all strawberries?
Yes. Across the board strawberries.
No, because I'm talking about cream generally is good with strawberries, but it might not be, but not all strawberries are going to have cream with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So la crème est fantastique avec des fraises.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I love music.
I love music. Music is feminine?
Yes, good man.
J'aime la musique.
Good boy. Lots of music. Lots of music.
Lots of music. J'aime de musique.
No. Don't worry about the lot. Just literally say for me lots of music. Just say the expression lots of music.
Lots of music.
In French.
Beaucoup de musique.
Good. Can we not agree that lots is a quantity word?
Yes.
So say for me lots of music. Beaucoup de
musique.
Lovely. If you carry on and get 5 more correct in a row, your reward is I will eat some plantain chips. Oh, shit. I guess that means I do well. Oh, well, never mind. I'd give you some if you were here. He listens to music. Now, are we saying when he listens to music, he listens to all music?
No.
Are we saying a quantity word?
No.
So therefore, what is the choice I'm going to need for feminine singular music?
De la.
So, il écoute de la musique. All right. Journalists, this is the example I always give, because I used to be with somebody and journalists would always try and cause him a lot of trouble. Mainly, to be fair, because he had a sneaky hidden life where he wasn't out about a lot of things, myself included. But yeah, So let's say journalists are bastards. Sorry, journalists, if you're watching, but the word for bastard is fils de pute, sons of bitches in a slang way. Am I saying generally journalists are bastards? Is that what I'm saying?
Yes.
So how am I going to say journalist? The word is journaliste. Make sure you go to your OU. How am I going to say journalists?
Les journalistes.
Lovely. Now, before we go any further, am I talking about all bastards? Or am I saying there might be some bastards who aren't journalists?
No. Not all bastards.
So therefore, what's my word going to be before journalists? Before bastards? So I want you to understand something, Daniel. I want you to kind of get into an idea. I want you basically that if it's not the top one, and it's not the bottom one, to go in the middle. Or I want you to go in the middle of standard. This video I'm going to sneakily call, are you top or bottom?
That's good.
I am generally top. But I tell you what, I love somebody very much at the moment, and I would do whatever the frick he wanted. I really would. But basically, yeah, I generally run top. But the fact is, I mean, it's nice to play with every part of somebody's body, isn't it? Regardless of what you're doing. I'm not one for categorizing, but that's been my history. But you know what? The gloves are off. So this video is going to be called top or bottom. But within the top or bottom, we've got the middle. Okay, as standard, you need to go to the middle. So in other words, unless you are specifically the or across the board or quantity or the negative or the whatever, go to the middle. So standard, just go to the middle first and then correct it in your brain. So how would I say journalist going a standard into the middle?
Les journalistes sont...
If I'm going standard into the... Oh, sorry, I apologize. You're doing the whole thing. You're doing the whole thing. I thought you were just going to the bastards bit. Okay. So les journalistes sont...
Les journalistes sont des fils de pute.
Don't read. Badly, I might add.
Sorry.
Des fils de pute. Yes, des fils de pute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Des, plural. Yeah.
He is going to buy water. What is the word on its own with nothing up its ass to the left whatsoever? What is the word for water?
Oh, I should know this.
You've just said the word.
No.
You've just said the word. You've just inadvertently said the word.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Of course.
Now, he is going to buy water. Up you go.
Il va acheter de l'eau.
Well done. He's not buying all water. He's not using a quantity of water. Okay? De l'eau. Okay? That's it. A glass for you, a glass of water. A glass of water. Which is un verre. Un verre. How would you say glass of water?
Un verre de l'eau.
Is a glass a quantity? Is it telling me how much water? How much water do you want to drink? Just a glass of water. Is that not a quantity word?
Yes.
Therefore, what word do I need?
You need... The quantity was de.
Thank you. And add that to the word for water and say for me a glass of water. A glass of water.
Un verre de l'eau. Do. Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Un verre.
You see the difference?
De eau. Okay.
Link.
Un verre d'eau.
Thank you. Lots of friends. Say for me, he has lots of friends. He has lots of friends. I'm going to have a plantain chip. I used to live near this amazing woman from the Caribbean who used to like slice me and fry me at plantain all the time. And I never, ever learned her name. But she was just known locally as me plantain. And like, you'd walk past and she'd be like, do you want me plantain? And I'd be like, yes, I do, but I've got to try and eat something else. Oh, go on, give it me. Have more of my money. She's amazing. She's like, you like me plantain? I was like, yes, I love it. I don't actually know she knew other words other than plantain. Like, and it's just this twang in the way she said it. I didn't even do languages then. I kicked my legs in the air for a living. But it's like seriously, she's just amazing. Yeah, amazing. Like always a bit of chili or like some ackee and saltfish. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's say I'm gonna have my plantain chips. So basically, now say for me, I'm saying it her way, plantain chips. So Luke has lots of friends. Luke has lots of friends. Pardon me. Luke has lots of friends.
Luke a beaucoup d'amis.
Good boy. Now, pardon me with my mouth full. Look what happens if you use a quantity word, but you then bring in a the, which is quite doable. Lots of the friends Daniel had in middle school were paid actors. His parents hired, so he thought he had friends. Okay. The signs were there. So you don't need them, Daniel. You don't need them. So lots of the friends. What's my word for of?
De.
What's my word for the friend, plural?
les,
What does that combine to make?
des.
So now we can do what everybody wants to do. So how would you say lots of the friends?
Beaucoup d'amis.
Beaucoup des amis, lovely.
Beaucoup des amis.
Too much wine. The word for wine is vin. Yep. So say for me, too much wine.
What? How did we say too much?
Trop, 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 trop. But it's a quantity.
Trop. Trop.
So are we, if we're saying a quantity, are we top with the words the and across the board? Are we middle with our go-to, or are we bottom with the quantity? Which one are we?
Middle.
Too much. Is too much referring to a quantity? Is too much not a quantity word?
Yes, yes.
So are we top, middle, or bottom? If it's the quantity, where was the quantity?
Oh, sorry. I was going off the order that we did them in the beginning.
I did as well, and we did. Top was the does.
Mm-hmm.
The go-to in the middle was our go-to safe place. Safe place was the do I day, and what was at the bottom?
The quantity. Okay.
Yeah. So I know we did the quantity is the second place, but that was here, but go in the middle with that one. You're right.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Usually the quantity.
Quantity. We're gonna use de.
Come on, faster. What's my word with the quantity?
De.
Good. And what's my masculine word? The.
Le.
So I want you to say two sentences. I want you to say too much wine, or two phrases. Too much wine. Too much of the wine. That would then be like too much of the wine made in France is wasted every, whatever. Okay. So say for me, too much wine. Just go straight for it. Too much wine. Quantity.
Too much wine. Trop de la vin.
Stand still. What's the quantity word?
Too much.
No.
So it's
what do we use with the quantity word? We use a
de.
Good. Now de means de and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we use de and something else for this is when you mention too much of the wine. That's not our first sentence. Our first sentence is too much wine. How do you say too much wine?
Trop de vin.
Second word is pronounced how?
De.
The quantity is what, Daniel?
It's just de.
Hurry up. I'm getting damn bored.
De.
Hurry up. Good. Hurry up. What's the quantity word? And again, go. What's the quantity word?
De.
And again, good boy. Quantity word?
De.
Which vowel-wise is our method about getting vowels in place. Good. So we don't want do, we don't want day, we don't want do, we don't any of this other stuff. Yeah. Lovely. So what's my quantity word?
Do.
Faster. What's my quantity word?
Do.
Don't let it go. You. Do. Not you. Do. Good boy. So save me too much wine. Straight into it. Too much wine.
Trop de vin.
Good. What would be too much of the wine produced in France? Wine is masculine. Wine is masculine.
Trop du vin.
That's it. Wine is fantastic. By wine, see, I'm not traditionally a fan of a white, but unless it's with food. Fish, lovely. But it is quite refreshing, more and more. So up until the age of 30, I don't think I ever drank white wine. I just always went for red. My grandparents were massive white wine drinkers. They loved German white wine. For me, it had to be red, but with age, I can see the appeal. I tell you what it is. You can drink cheap red and it'd be better. Cheap white just tastes of sulfites. Yeah. All right. Good. Lovely. So
the wine is fantastic. Was that the sentence?
I didn't say the wine. I said wine is fantastic, but your brain, good boy, has taken it to the top. Off you go.
So le vin est fantastique.
Good. He, pardon me, my mouthful. Mouth, not math. Trying to be London. He drinks less wine than me. He drinks less wine than me. Do we know the word for less?
No.
Moins.
Mm-hmm.
M-O-I-N-S.
Moins.
No. at the risk of being patronizing,
Hmm.
you know, we all generally get a bit sloppy and say, oh, there are less cars, and it should be there are fewer cars. When it's plural, so both less and fewer would be moins. But they are quantity words. So how would you say he drinks less wine?
He drinks less wine.
Mm-hmm.
Il boit moins de
Daniel, what is the quantity word?
Deux.
Off you go. He drinks less wine.
Il boit moins de vin.
Good. Now, what's the word for more?
Plus.
Good boy. Now, there's a bit of shit with this, pronunciation-wise, because there's plus and plus. Let me give you some pointers. If you mean more of a noun, more of a pronunciation. So plus, and because it's a quantity, what needs to come? Plus.
Deux.
Good boy. So plus de vin.
Mm.
No more wine is a negative sentence. And what is the adverb that we use? So he doesn't smoke, il ne fume pas. He doesn't smoke anymore, il ne fume plus. So plus, I really need to. I don't like putting hair gel in when I then go and sweat it out for dance, but I'm starting to look like a 1970s action man, so I'm going to have to bother. So il boit, and because we don't bother with the ne in conversation, listen to how similar these are. Where il boit plus de vin, he's drinking more wine. Il boit plus de vin, he's not drinking wine anymore. Do you see how the pronunciation of the plus and the plus makes the difference? More tea, vicar. Plus de thé. No, plus de thé. No more vicar. No more wine. No more tea. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So be careful with the plus and the plus. Plus and a number, the more than. Weirdly, we still say plus de. Yeah, we don't say plus de for numbers. Like more than 50 people. Plus de. Yeah. If it's more and an adjective, then it's plus. Pardon me. It's plus. Which would then link like any of the normal words, so plus intéressant. So you get the Z sound, the Z sound, all right? Good. Let's do a mixed bag. Off we go. Languages are interesting. Languages is a feminine word. Languages are interesting.
Languages are interesting.
I need you to show me to bottom or middle. The's across the board, the bottom, hit the middle automatically. Show me with your hand. Up you go. Language. Good. Up you go. Now say languages are interesting.
Les langues sont intéressantes.
Intéressante. Feminine languages, yeah?
Intéressantes.
Good. He's going to learn languages. What's he doing at college? He's going to learn languages.
He's going to learn languages. Il va apprendre de la langue.
We're in the right section.
Des langues.
Plural.
Des langues.
Il va apprendre des langues. Okay. Okay. See the difference? So I think we've kind of got it down. Top, bottom, here. The fourth usage, I promised you a fourth, I didn't forget, of a de, that's quite good to have, is in a compound noun. Like student handbook, livre d'études. Yeah. I'd go de into a noun for that, you know, or table wine, vin de table, or something like this. You know, if the noun comes with the de, then often that's fine. If that's the name of the noun, you know, good. So now at least you'll know what I mean when I shout out top, bottom, middle. Don't forget I had two exceptions for the de as well. Negative verb and the preceding. Let's do a preceding adjective to finish. So say for me, he is.
Sorry, you cut out. Sorry, you cut out.
He is going to build houses. The verb to build is construire, which is, by the way, I don't just snack on shite. I have just had a and spinach and a tuna spinach pizza with a shed load of spinach. Actually, do you know what? I've repeated myself without even realizing. Oh my God, Luke, how the hell did you do that? I had for my pasta, which is between dance stuff, I had in a Tupperware thing because I'm that cool. I had leftover corn pasta with, oh my God, with marketing tuna and some hummus spinach. And then without even thinking, I went out to dance. Oh my God. And I went to Pizza Express and ordered a tuna and spinach pizza. What a basic bitch am I? I never do that. I never have the same thing in the same day because it's nutritionally. Ask my daughter. She's all about eat the rainbow, which her mum always makes a bit like sniggery naughty. You're down on something, but like she's all about eating it. That's naughty. Good. So let's say the verb to build. What was the verb to build, Daniel? Construire, yeah? So say for me, he's going to build houses. He's going to build houses.
Il va construire des maisons.
Good. You're learning to go like this as standard, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to build beautiful houses. He's going to build beautiful houses.
He's going to build beautiful houses.
We'll get the he's going to build crap out the way because you've already done that.
Mm-hmm. Il va construire des belles maisons.
No. What's the word for beautiful?
Belle.
Where does it go in relation to the word houses? Before or after?
Before.
Where does it go?
Before.
And is it plural?
Yes.
Preceding plural adjective. I don't mean to be bad, but do we know what preceding means?
Yes.
Not proceeding, but preceding.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that shit's gone before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you have a preceding plural adjective, okay, unless the plural adjective was part of the compound, like, so say you said something like, she has granddaughters. The word for granddaughters is petite fille, which contains an adjective which comes first. But because as a compound standard noun, the word for granddaughters is petite fille, you wouldn't say elle a deux petites filles. You'd say elle a, because it's a standard. But don't worry about that for now. I'm just getting it on I was going to say tape because I'm geriatric, but I'm getting it on video. So in other words, il va construire des maisons, or elle va construire des maisons. Women in construction. If I'm saying she's going to build beautiful houses, how do I say beautiful houses in 2 words?
Belle maison.
Was that a preceding plural adjective?
Yes.
The preceding plural adjective belongs in the quantity.
Oh, okay. Elle va construire de belles maisons.
Good. My daughter's mother's just said, how much shit am I in? And a lot. So I'm going to go and deal with this. And I will speak to you soon. Well done. Thank you for helping me. Daniel has helped me. Guys, if anybody finds this useful, please write underneath. Clap, 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 clap for Daniel. All right. Well done. Speak to you soon. Take care.
Take care. Thank you, Loki.